Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Noble, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my Galaxy Eyes Photon deck profile. So this one in particular, I am really excited to share with you guys, because if you've been following me on Instagram or if you watch my Harpy deck profile, you know that I've just been struggling with getting things in the mail. Stuff I ordered over a month and a half ago, I still haven't gotten, and it's just been really crazy, honestly. It's just put things on the back burner for weeks. It's just been insane. Really messed up my schedule. But this is what I've been working on for over a month and a half, so I was super excited to finally get the cards in today. I was like, all right, tonight we are definitely doing this deck profile. This is a really fun deck. It's definitely my top 5 favorite decks ever. I really love it. I love all the Galaxy Eyes extra deck monsters, all the normal monsters. We'll get into the prices a little bit later because I do want to talk about the price of this deck. But let's get into it. Real fast, I do want to mention that I hit over 200 subscribers the other day. So because of that, I'm giving out 3 of these bad boys, the Mechanized Madness Structure deck. Just a few requirements. Just you have to be a subscriber. Not big deal. Go hit the subscribe button, right? That's easy. Follow me on Instagram at NobleChaos72. I will be messaging the winner directly and getting and receiving information on Instagram. So that is important. And the third thing is either comment down below or message me on Instagram and let me know what your favorite rogue deck is. I would love to hear what your favorite rogue deck is. So those 3 things, be looking out for that. We'll pick a winner at the end of the week for 3 of these. So let's get into this, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're already here. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. And hit that bell so you become a part of the notification team for more deck profiles and openings, just like this one in the Edco I did the other day, which is also why I don't have a mat right now, because I am recording the same day as Edco and I forgot my mat, so just ignore this. So we're playing 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, definitely the 3 of them in the deck. What this one does is you can special summon this card from your hand by attributing 2 monsters with 2,000 or more attack. During either player's battle step, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can target the monster this card is battling, banish both it and this card, and then any monster banished by this effect returns to the field at the end of the battle step. If the monster banished by this effect was an XYZ monster, this card gains 500 attack for each material that monster had when it was banished. So this is really cool. We're really using this for our plays. It's easy to get out into the field in this deck, and it's just really great. Next up, I'm playing 3 Galaxy Knight. Now you could play this one at 2. That would be fine. I just think 3 is a little more optimal, so that's how I'm running it. But Galaxy Knight's cool. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, which you will, you can ignore some of this card without tributing. When you do, target 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your graveyard if possible. Regardless, this card loses 1,000 attack, and if it does, special summon that target, if any, in face-up defense position, and then the attack decrease lasts until the end phase. So it's really cool, easy to get out, and then you get a Galaxy Eyes body, a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon body from your graveyard, and that's really cool. For the next 3, we are playing 3 Photon Orbital. I know, I just broke so many people's hearts. I'm so sorry. So for those of you who don't know, Photon Orbital is sitting at about $70 a piece right now. It was at $45, and I think about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, it got bought out. And it's just crazy expensive right now. It is going to be getting a reprint, but I don't want this to deter you guys from the deck. You can play this deck without Photon Orbital. You just might need to have another wizard or 2, and then just maybe play some like Drone Lockbirds and maybe slow down the pace of the deck a little bit. You do not have to have Photon Orbital to play this deck. I want you guys to understand that, but it absolutely does help having it. Like it makes the consistency way more. But you can get by. So what Photon Orbital does is during your main phase, you can target Photon or Galaxy monster you control and equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. It gains 500 attack and it can't be destroyed by battle. You can send this equipped card to the graveyard, add 1 Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand, accept another copy of this card, and you'll use the effect of Photon Orbital once per turn. So it just really helps with the consistency. It's just like really, really great. But you can get by without it. So for the next 3, I'm playing 3 Galaxy Soldier. Now what Galaxy Soldier does, I love this card. What he does is you can send another light monster from your hand to the graveyard and then special summon this card from your hand in defense position. And when this card is special summoned, you can add a Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. So that's really cool. He's easy to get out in the field and then has a great searching ability. And that's just really helpful. And then you can use him to go into, what's his name? Infinity. Which you do play Infinity in this deck, because you can use him to go into him. I'm playing 2 Photon Thrasher. Now you could bump Photon Thrasher down to 1. I've seen it done, and it's not really a big deal. But I like Photon Thrasher a lot. For those of you who don't know what it does, it can't be normal summon or set. It must first be special from your hand while you control no monsters. And then if you control another monster, it can't attack. But we're really just using that to go into our plays. I'm running 1 Galaxy Wizard because Galaxy Wizard helps out with the searching as well. Once per turn, you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end of this turn, and then you can tribute this card and add the Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except another copy of this card. So level manipulation and searching, that's really good. Like I said, if you don't have Photon Orbital, maybe play another one of these and just some hand traps. All right, for the next 3 cards, we're playing 3 Galaxy Brave. Galaxy Brave is really good. This is such a good card. I really hope it gets a holo reprint. Like, that would be awesome. It's too good of a card not if you have a holo reprint. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal a Photon monster in your hand and then special summon this card, and then this card's level becomes that level of the card you revealed. So that's cool. And if this card is normal special summon, you can target a Galaxy monster in your graveyard, and this card's attack and defense become that monster's attack and defense. You can only use this each effect of Galaxy Brave once per turn. So it kind of has like a copycat effect as well. So that's really cool. It can get beefy, but a lot of times we're going to be using it to go into our plays as well. And then for the last 3 Photon/Galaxy monsters, we're playing just 3 Vanishers. Vanisher is really cool. It can't be normal summoner set, must first be special from your hand while you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, and then it can't attack the turn as special summoned, which is going to happen because you're always going to control a Photon or Galaxy monster. You can only special summon Photon Vanisher or Vanishers once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add a Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand, and then if it's material for an XOC monster, the monster gains the ability that it banishes any monster that was destroyed by battle with that card, so that's really cool. And then for the last 2, I'm just playing 2 Ash. Now, I'm playing only 2 Ash because this is a combo-heavy deck, and I didn't want to put a bunch of defensive cards in a combo-heavy deck like 3 Ash, 3 Call by the Grave, Nibiru's, because I'm already playing Tachyon Transmigration as well. But if you wanted to get rid of a Galaxy Wizard and run 3rd Ash, that'd be fine as well. That's not really a big deal, but this is just, personally what I find to be most optimal. But that is it for the monsters. Let's get into the spells. I'm struggling. I just got brand new sleeves and they're really slippery. So I've already dropped my deck twice and had to reorganize. It was really annoying. So moving on into the spells, we're running 3 Photon Sanctuary. Photon Sanctuary is a really great card. What it does is you can special summon 2 Photon tokens. They're light, level 4, 2000 attack, and thunder type. In defense, you special summon defense position. These tokens can't attack or be used as material for a synchro monster, and then you can't summon other monsters the turn you activate this effect except for light monsters. But that's the only restrictions it has, which is not bad at all for this deck. It's really, really good. I'm running 3 Galaxy Expedition because this is such a good card. What this one does is, if you control level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster, you can special summon another level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster from your deck and face up defense position, and that's it. You only activate 1 Galaxy Expedition once per turn, but that's such a good effect because it really helps with consistency, and getting something out from our deck to go into our plays is great. I'm running 3 Trade-In because we have a ton of level 8 targets in this deck, so the draw power with this card is just crazy, and it definitely helps get rid of some brickier hands if we run into that problem. I'm running just 1 Galaxy Zero. Galaxy Zero is cool. You can target a Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard and special summon it face up attack position and then equip it with this card. It can't attack or activate its effects, and then if it would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy this card instead. And when this card leaves the field, the equipped monster's attack becomes 0. But we're really going to be using that to go into our extra deck plays for the most part, so that's not really going to be a big deal. And it's a really good card. I'm playing 1 Galaxy Trance. What Galaxy Trance does is you pay 2,000 life points, then target a Photon monster in your graveyard, special summon both it and 1 Galaxy monster from your deck with the same level, both in defensive position. And if you do each monster attack, it becomes 2,000 and their effects are negated. That's really cool. That's a really cool effect. You only activate 1 Galaxy Trance per turn. You cannot normal special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except Photon or Galaxy monsters, which is not going to be a big deal. I'm playing 1 Upstart just to dig a little bit deeper into the deck, and then 1 Pot of Avarice for the same reason. I'm playing 1 Rhoda because Vanisher is a target for it, as well as what's his name? Thrasher as well. So that's really cool, and it just helps to get those out. And then I'm running 1 Monster Reborn because it's just a great extender. So that's it for the spells. I'm only running 2 traps in the deck. I'm running 2 Tachyon Transmigration. This is a crazy card. If this was a Galaxy Transmigration, it would be stupid. But it's still a crazy card because what it does is if you control a Galaxy-Eyes monster, which you probably will, you negate the activations of your opponent's spell or trap cards and monster effects activated before this card in this chain. And if you do, shuffle the negated cards on the field into the deck. And if you control a Galaxy-Eyes Tachyon Dragon monster, you can activate this card from your hand. So it's so crazy. It negates the rest of the things that were in the chain and then shuffles them back in the deck. That is so good. Like, you could run this at 3, and that would be fine. It really wouldn't hurt you to run this one at 3 if you wanted to get rid of a Thrasher and do that instead. That would be totally fine because this is a great card to have. I like going into Tachyon Dragon just because of this card. I want to be able to activate this from my hand because it's stupid. But that's it for the main deck, guys. I do want to get into the extra deck. So this is like my favorite extra deck ever. Like, I just love this one. So first off, we're playing two number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Now, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord is, I think, sitting at about $12 right now. It did bump up a little bit, but it dropped back down. So you don't have to run this one at 2. You could run it at 1 and play something else instead. But what this one does is it requires 2 level 8 monsters. If this card has a Photon card as material, it can't be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord once per turn. When an opponent's monster activates its effect, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate that monster's effect, and then the detached material was a Galaxy card, you destroy that card, which most likely you'll be able to have that effect too. So that's really cool, a monster negate. And then during your opponent's turn quick effect, you can take a Photon or Galaxy card from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it to this card's material. So that's really cool. I love XYZ monsters that can replenish their materials. That's a really neat effect, and this card has that and a monster negate. I'm playing one, look at that, number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I absolutely love that. Like, this is one of my favorite cards. This card is really cool, and not only does it allow you to activate Tachyon Transmigration from your hand, but you can also, once per battle phase, at the start of your battle phase, you can detach a material from this card and negate the effects of all other face-up monsters currently on the field. That's crazy. Also, their attack and defense become their original attack and defense, and if you do any of these during the battle phase this turn, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Also, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So this card does a lot. It does a lot. You know, if you want the ultra rare, they're cheap. They're like $3. So, you know, that's totally great. But this card does a lot, and it's really cool, and just it gives you the option to activate Tachyon Transmigration from your hand. So I really like going to this card. I'm running one Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. I'm running one Full Armor Photon Dragon. One number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. One Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. One Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon. One Dengirsu, just because you can go into this really easily in this deck. Now, if you wanted to play something else, you could totally do that as well, and that would be fine. And also, I'm running Cyber Dragon Nova and Infinity because you can go into that fairly easily, and it's like anytime I can go into Infinity, I'm going to do that because Infinity is such a crazy good card. One Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon. I'm running one of the Fujin Late Monster because this card is really good in this deck. So what it does is 2 monsters of the same level. If this card it can't be used as link material, you can use each of the following effects of Bujinki Hashima once per turn. If this card is link summoning, special summon 2 monsters for the same level, 1 from your hand and 1 from your graveyard. Negate their effects, and then immediately after this effect resolves, you XYZ summon 1 XYZ monster using those 2 monsters only. That's really cool. And then if an XYZ monster, if this card points to, activates the effect by detaching a material, you can pop a spell or trap card your opponent controls. So that's cool as well. So this is really, really good card to go into our extra deck plays. And then I'm running 2 Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare. So I was running 3, but I bumped down to 2 because I wanted to run this one, and I have not been disappointed. This has been a really great addition to the deck. But what Soul Flare does is 2 light monsters, including a monster of 2,000 attack or more. If a link summon monster, if this card is link summon, excuse me, I was distracted by the water fountain. If this card is link summon, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can discard 1 Photon card and a Galaxy card, or discard a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, then target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls and destroy it. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon once per turn. So you will go into Soul Flare a lot, like more than likely, multiple times, like I have for sure, and it's just a good card. Now you could play, I gotta find it because I didn't have it. You could play where is it? I don't know where they are, but the Dragibolon. Oh yeah, here they are. The Dragilubian and the Numeron Dragon, like that's a really good one. You could also play Galaxy Satellite Dragon, and this one will be really good. I think it'll be even better when we get the other Photon guy. I can't remember his name right now, but we'll get them as well. So this is, I mean, that's definitely a good combo having that. But this is what I'm running. Just play around. This definitely got flexibility. There's a ton of extra deck monsters with this deck. Like, just play around with it and find what you like the most. If you want to run 3 Soulflare, hey, go for it. If you don't want to run Degirsu or something else and want to run the number 100, that's totally fine as well. But that's it for the deck, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I was really excited about doing this one with you guys because I absolutely love this deck, and I've been looking forward to it for so long, and unfortunately it took about a month and a half to finally get everything. But like I said, I just want to reiterate that you do not have to have Photon Orbital to do this deck. You can get by without it, so don't let the price tag of that card deter you from picking up this deck. This one is about, I think I said like 12, 13, something like that. But other than that, this is not going to be that bad. It really isn't. Galaxy Soldier's sitting at about a 5 right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As far as dragons go, what's your favorite dragon deck? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear. While you're here, you might as well subscribe. Go ahead and hit the bell so you become a part of the notification team. And give us a thumbs up if you like it. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.